folks, how are you doing today? I was just out there. Do you know that yesterday I harvested some potatoes? Yes, I did. I harvested my potatoes because I noticed that part of the vines were dying back like they should. They're russet potato variety. And then I noticed upon a closer inspection that the potato vines were going green, the ones that weren't already going brown. It was rejuvenating itself into growing again. And I went, okay, no, I've never heard this before. It could be, but I'd never heard it before. Of course, there's a lot of things I've never heard before, but that's beside the point as far as this video goes. But maybe you've never heard it before either. So don't be so quick to harvest out those potatoes unless all of the vines have gone brown and died back and laid down for a long winter's nap, and they're not going to grow anymore. Yes, indeedy. So I, upon inspection, noticed that a few of the potatoes inside the dirt, the potting soil, were re-chitting themselves, and some of them even had leaves, new sprouted potato leaves. So I went, okay, this potato variety does not want to give up the ghost. So I harvested what was there, and I took the one potato as an experiment, the one that chitted itself in the dirt, and it had rose up to the soil level, to the top of the soil, of course, and it was reaching for the daylight. So I have a small tote that it's a dishwashing tote that I just put it in. I had thrown it over the railing of the deck yesterday when I harvested the potatoes, and then when I went down there today, because I had to trim back a small tree, and I wanted to harvest my chives down there because I haven't harvested them at all this year. Usually I do, but because I wanted to save my knees from undue stairs, because they've been giving me a hard time this year for some reason. Can't be my age now, can it? No, can't be my age. It's got to be something else. It's got to be all the solar flares that are going off in the atmosphere. That's what I'll say it is. It's not age. No, it's not because I'm Route 66 age. No. Well, not Route 66 age, because I wasn't born in the 30s, but I was born in the 50s, but I just thought it was funny because I made it to 66 years old, and this week sometime, this is my birthday week. I'm not going to tell you exactly what day it is because that's not security, but anyhow, this is my birthday week, so I thought I would try and do a video every day for the next 7 days. Now, I don't guarantee anything, and might be a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a lot of nothing, but it might be something. It might be something you might be interested in. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you, the watcher. I'm just going to make the videos. I'm going to put them out there in the wild blue yonder of the internet world and see where it goes. If it doesn't go anywhere, well, it doesn't go anywhere. It may sit dormant for a while, and then it'll pick up. It'll catch. I know what'll happen. My video will catch a shooting star and just take off and go viral. No, folks, I don't hold my breath on any of my videos going viral, and I'm not aiming for them to go viral. I'm never going to monetize because I'm just never going to do that. I'm just going to make my videos the way I started out in 2005, and just continue on from there. Yes, I am. So these are my chives. Now the question is, how do you deal with your chives when you harvest them? Do you cut and come again and just use them sparingly? This year I wanted to reseed the bed with chives, so I didn't harvest them at all. What I did was I let them go to seed. the ones that wanted to. And I let them go. And then they'll have a little brown stem. But anyhow, I let them do that because it needed more. I needed some fresh seeds to go in there, and I didn't want to buy them because I had chives out there and I've had them for years. So why not utilize what I have as far as seeds? So what I like to do is make a mess, pour it on the floor. This is one of those cutting boards that won't lay flat. Yeah, I don't know why I chose that one, but the green one was somewhere else. But anyway, this is what I like to do, folks. I like to cut them sort of small because they're really good on a jacket potato. They're really good on anything, really. They're really good on scrambled eggs. But what I do is I do this. I cut them up. I wash them first in salty water just to make sure there's no buggy crawlies that I brought in with me. And then I bring them in or rinse them a couple of times to salt water off. And then I cut them after I put them in paper towel. Well, first I put it in a salad spinner. Let me give you the full 9 yards here, if you don't mind. Just hold on a second. I put it in my salad spinner to get the water off after I've rinsed them a couple of times to get the salt water off. So no buggies will go into my freezer with my chives. We don't want that. We don't want to open up this, reach in for a handful of chives later down the road and find a buggy that's frozen until the end of time in there. Anyway, yes, that's what I do. Okay, folks, so then I'll get some saran wrap, plastic wrap, any kind of brand, doesn't matter. This particular one I bought at this is too big a piece, but I'm taking it anyway. I bought this one at the dollar store. Actually, it works pretty good, and I was surprised to find Glad wrap at the dollar store, and that was, well, geez, over 5 years ago. So I don't know if they still sell it anymore. But anyhow, I digress. Again, get sidetracked. It's so easy. Squirrel! So then I put the saran wrap over the top of my chives, and I push down like that on my chives. Get the air out, get the saran wrap to make contact, just like you would if you were sowing seeds in the dirt, in the potting soil, in the wherever you're sowing your seeds. So then I take the lid and I put the lid on. Now this will keep the freezer burn off your chives or anything else you do this particular thing with, and you mark it with a piece of masking tape what's in it. And because after a while you have enough of these containers, you don't know what's what. So I take a little piece of masking tape, write on here chives, and whenever I need them, I just reach in, just pull back one corner of the saran wrap, and I can use a fork or I can use my fingers and just scrape off what I need, and it doesn't disturb the rest. And I have beautifully saved frozen chives that are fresh as the day I harvested them. Just a little FYI for you folks to enjoy from Food Time and Garden.